lot. Hey.
Welcome to year 3 of the Magical Readathon. Can you believe it? Because I can't. We got a lot to talk about, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get into it without any preamble, although I suppose explaining to you, if you're new, what the Magical Readathon is kind of a preamble. But in short, this Magical Readathon is a readathon based on the exams that take place in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. So we're talking about OWLs and newts. And readathon in general, if you don't know, is basically an event of sorts, a bit communal usually, where people just try and find a means to make themselves
So today is Wednesday, the 11th. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm back at the apartment. I spent the morning at the doctor's office because we just set up a new primary care and did that whole visit and had to have them fill out some FMLA forms for me because of my lovely back injury that's come right back as soon as the medicine dosage was weaned out. So that was great. And of course, on this new schedule, I have limited time to get over by the apartment. So I'm here now after the appointment, after some lovely blood test, which means my arm is burning. I had to brush my teeth a minute ago after eating lunch, and my left arm was like, nope, you need to stop now and use your other arm. And let me tell you, I can't brush my teeth very well at all with my right arm. I'm too left-handed. I was like going at it like super slow. Cause like, I just couldn't, no. Anyway. As I was trying to say, I am at the apartment to clean up stuff. Pretty much this is all that's left to be packed up and brought to the house. Which of course is basically just Ed's stuff left. And then cleaning. So hopefully everything comes together before next week, because we have to be done and out of here by next Tuesday. So we're down to our literal last week of moving time. So yeah, I've got a few things in the back corner. My purse, my headphones are charging, and my shoes, because I felt like taking them off. Anyway, now that lunch is done, I have to get started on the whole cleaning aspect, which I'm not looking forward to, honestly, but I'm trying to listen to my audiobook, which is currently Confessions of a Shopaholic, which I'm almost done with, to be honest. I'm on chapter 18, and I finished yesterday at like 190 pages out of like 338, I want to say. And then I've been listening to it for somewhere around 45 minutes or so while I've been here today. So hopefully finish that fairly soon, and then I'll go on to the next book. Also, owls were announced the other day, so I'm also really looking forward to getting the start on putting together my TBR for that as well, because I'm always excited for Magical Readathon. Anyway, before I continue just rambling for days on here, I'm going to go ahead and get to work on some cleaning. Probably starting off with the kitchen, more than likely. But yeah, hopefully this all comes together pretty quickly from here. Hey, shush. Hey, shush. Now, Ace, what are you doing? Kidding. Claws in. I think Luna really likes my new shampoo, because the second I sat down on the couch, she just dove into my hair, which she hasn't done since she was a kitten. Right, Nene? She's taking a break because I got into her too much while my phone was frozen. But yeah, she was like taking her face in. You're seeing. Hey, kitties be weird. What are you doing? Oh, jeez, that's why. Hey. So today is Friday, 13th of March. Oh, there's people. No, I'm not at work in the parking lot for once. I'm in the parking lot of Kroger, which is honestly busier than I kind of expected for barely 9 in the morning, but at the same time, I'm unfortunately not surprised considering the circumstances, because yesterday, we'll just mark it as the day the world officially panicked about this whole COVID-19 / coronavirus thing. Yeah, yesterday a lot went down. Despite a couple days ago, everyone being like, oh yeah, we're still doing the library sale, we're unpacking books already right now. I got to work yesterday, and just a few minutes before I clocked in, I got the notification of the book sale has been canceled, and they're not rescheduling. They're just waiting to do it again in the fall. So that's a sadness. Since I had plans, of course it was the time that I had plans to do something with somebody from work for like the second time ever, because I was going to meet up with Eleanor and Lisa there, and then Crystal from work was going to go up and go to the book sale with me as well, but that's not happening. And then also, like, all of the schools closed. Nikki first mentioned that Kennesaw State was extending their spring break to kind of sort of where for an extra week or two beyond spring break they're doing online classes only, and just doing a limited like run of the cafeteria for those who can't leave campus for the break. And then Fulton County Schools for the Chillins also did the same thing, where they're going to do an online week of work after spring break or before spring break, and then reevaluate afterwards. And then Henry County closed as well, so Roddy's doing like a half day of school today to gather his stuff so that he's prepared with his textbooks and whatnot for the online week. Cobb is closed. Like, down here, a lot of the colleges have closed down. I think they said like the Georgia Military College and a couple others are all doing the whole online thing. And I've heard stories about this similarly, like across the country, honestly. And yeah, everything's canceled, basically. And everyone's talking about how all the stores are like swamped. Like, Kroger has already put in a limit of 5 items per order for cold, flu, and sanitization products, because everybody be stocking up on hand sanitizer and toilet paper. Especially toilet paper seems to be a shortage right now, which is just like, okay, but whatever. So yeah. I tried to come out here a little bit earlier to do our groceries, because I'm hoping not to get stuck in super long lines and craziness at the store, but it's honestly, like, this is about what I would imagine. Like, this is about the crowd you see typically just in the middle of the day, like middle of the afternoon on like a weekend or something. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm a sweaty freaking mess. So, today is Saturday. It's the 14th of March. And back at the apartment for what is most likely the last time, at least for me, And as you can see, it's pretty empty other than like it's just cleaning supplies and like my bags. So I've been here about 2 hours ish. No. Oh, I forgot. We don't have daylight savings set up on the microwave here. Oops. So it says 3:30 right now. I'm like, there's no way I've been here only 30 minutes. I got here right around 3, so it's been about an hour and a half. And I finished cleaning out the fridge, wiping that down. And now I just finished cleaning out the shower and tub as well, which sucked. So now I'm just like sweating up a storm. And Ed just finished with the yard worker person at the house a few minutes ago. So he is on his way here to help with cleaning up a bit. But don't know. It's been scrubbed. And I did the bathroom counter the other day in the mirror. So there's still a little bit of spots, but I'll have to check with him and see what he wants to do about that further. But this is where there was a crack in the tub because the foundation underneath it was uneven. So they opened it up and filled it in and like put a patch on it while we were here. And that's pretty much the outline of the patch that they put in the tub. So I'm not sure how much that will be able to be cleaned. And there's those marks there that have been there like the entire time we've been here. I've never figured out how to clean those out. So, and then this room, totally empty. And the bedroom is totally empty. So at this point, we pretty much are just needing to clean up the floors. And yeah, that's the main thing that's left, I think, that we've talked about. So yeah, you should be getting here in just the next few minutes. That's pretty much the update there. Coronavirus, that's still a thing too. I came here, when I first got here, everyone has these on their doors saying, hey, we've canceled all resident events, closed the fitness center, and might be limiting the leasing office access because everything's shutting down. Supposedly there's an email that they're sending out to a few people at my work even saying about the possibility of more people working from home. Not sure just how that works or how that's gonna roll out or how accurate that all is until I go to work tomorrow. But I will find out then what's going on. Keeping an eye for when he gets here. Yeah. My mom also was supposed to fly in on the 18th, next Wednesday, but that's been canceled because everything else got canceled, including the book sale that was supposed to be this morning, which I'm still kind of mad about. But it is what it is. So yeah. More schools got canceled too, and that's a whole thing. But a lot of different school systems apparently are setting up meals for kids who are home from school, whether it be families going and picking up lunches for the kids at the schools, or some counties apparently are setting it up where the bus route is going to deliver the meals along the regular stops, depending on where you live. So that's good. I'm being obnoxious about the window, but, you know. Anyway, it's crazy. And I remember swine flu when I was in high school, and that was like just jokes. Here we're still jokes, but everything's shutting down. And yeah, fun times. I'm just glad that this whole moving process thing is very nearly finished, because we're supposed to be out by Tuesday, so that leaves today, tomorrow, Monday left. And it's crazy. It feels like it's been dragging on, but at the same time it's just like, how did it go by so fast? Like, how has it already been 2 months since we closed on the house? What? We didn't even like technically start moving like immediately, but pretty close. Because it wasn't like, we just started doing a few things initially, like the thermostats and whatnot. Anyway, yeah. It's crazy saying goodbye to this place already. And even though this is technically the apartment I was in the longest, because we did, well, no, maybe not. Because we did technically, I'm trying to think here. Maybe we did. We moved into the first apartment in Warner Robins April 2016 and stayed there. And then we were still there in fall of 2017 when I got hired at Geico in November. So we did do 2 years actually at the first apartment, because we just didn't renew the lease that second time. And so that means we moved here April of 2018. And so technically the other apartment was longer then, but just barely. Just by like a couple months. Yeah, that's not him. Anyway. Yeah. Crazy times. But at least with a house, that means no more moving for hopefully a long time. Anyway. Also, I have an appointment for an orthopedist on Friday, so they can figure out what I need to do to get past this horrific level of bruising to my back from that fall down the stairs, which was just so fun. So yeah, I got a cushion in the mail yesterday, delivered from Amazon. One of those like donut shaped cushion things to help while I'm sitting down at work and in the car especially. The pillows have helped a bit while I'm sitting on the couch, and they're fairly decent at work, but oh my god, nothing helped in the car. Everything just made it worse in the car. Because I tried a blanket, I tried the pillows, nothing has helped. Granted, the drive here using the cushion was kind of, but I think part of that is just due to the fact that the cushion makes me almost too tall for my car. So half the time I'm just sitting there like, please do not hit the visor with your face. Yeah, and like sitting up with the lights, I'm like leaned, crunched over to see the light. Really bad. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I can adjust my seat, maybe, possibly, so that's not quite as much of an issue. I'm gonna go from there. So, yeah. But, yeah. last potential day in the apartment, yo. It's so freaking. But I'm so over moving. And like, we haven't even started. Like, by comparison of what's unpacked versus still packed, we barely started unpacking. That's gonna be. Because anytime we've had like a decent amount of free time, we've had to dedicate it towards clearing out this place because half the time it's been raining. So anytime the weather is decent, it's just like, we gotta move on it. Also, we finished season 12 of Doctor Who today. That finale was a lot. Also, I'm really mad that Captain Jack didn't meet the Doctor in his cameo episode, and I'm like, why would you? I got so excited. Because that was one of the spoilers I managed to stumble upon on Facebook before we watched through the whole season. I was so mad. And yeah, that was annoying. But awesome to have him in there at all. So I'm trying to be grateful, but it's hard. And so yeah, that's the thing that's happening. I'm just hoping we don't have to wait forever a day for the next season, because I think it was like 2 years, like Sherlock level waits between last season and this season. So hopefully they will get things a little bit more on track again. Why is it taking forever? It's been like 12 minutes just for me doing this, and that's like, it should only take maybe 10 minutes for him to get here, and he said he was leaving a few minutes, honestly, before I even started this. So where are you? Why are you taking forever? Anyway, I don't think there's much else to really go over at this point. Actually, I said again, owls. I'm finishing up getting all my prompts together. So I'm going through all of my books and making a list of all the ones that fit each prompt as per usual, and then go back in and figure out which book I'm going to put with each prompt. As per usual again, I usually try and go for the shortest book I can. That way I can optimize my reading. So yeah. That's almost done. I'm in the middle of, I think, the O's, because I'm going in alphabetical order based on my app list. So yeah. So I think one of, if not the last book I put into my lists was One of Us is Lying. I know that's at least one of the last ones we did. No, wait. I stand corrected. I am in the middle of the Pretty Little Liar series, because I just finished Wanted or Wicked was the one that I finished up before heading out. So I'm in the P's. Yay. Hopefully I can finish it today though. And also I've been listening to Emma on audiobook while I've been cleaning here to try and get my pages in for the day, because yesterday we took a lazy day, which we probably shouldn't have, but considering how today has gone, we should be fine. So I didn't do much reading yesterday. I did like maybe 10 minutes of listening to it right before I went to sleep last night, and that was it. So I did maybe like 12 to 15 pages. Where the heck are you? For real though. So yeah, that's reading stuff right now. I think I've got 12 books left for this month for the readathon that I'm currently doing for the Sims-a-thon. And that's including the 2 I'm working on right now between Another Day and Emma. So I'm halfway through halfway or more, I should say, between those 2 books, and then 10 others, which I haven't started yet. But we're only on the 14th. We're not quite halfway through the month yet, and I had 22 books total, so we're about on time. So anyway, I am officially going to end things here, regardless of if I think of anything else I have to say or not, because it's now been 16 minutes and this boy needs to hurry up. Anyway, that's it for now. But she's obedient. I want a kitty. See it.
Huh?